It's been a while since I did one of these pickup video things that people like to do, but it's been a significantly good reason for that. I haven't done any pickups late as of late. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of pickups lately, and then I did some pickups, I don't know, I think it was last week, and found quite a bit of stuff actually to add to the pile. So yeah, so let's check this stuff out that I picked up. First up, we got a bunch of Super Nintendo games. We got Samurai Showdown. Next up we have Vortex. Wings 2 Aces High. You fly biplanes. Fun and stuff. This one here I got for about $1. NHL Stanley Cup. It's the one with the Mode 7 stuff. And finally, WCW Super Brawl Wrestling, which apparently has commentary and stuff. Looking forward to trying that out. Also found some Master System games actually. First up we got Pro Wrestling. Imagine that. Next up we have Ghostbusters, which is the Master System version of a game that's also available on the NES and the Atari and various computer formats. That's probably the second version of that same game. Rastan. And the last Master System game we have Slapshot, which is a hockey game of sorts, if the title wasn't obvious enough. Alright, so next up we got a couple of Game Gear games. We got Mortal Kombat 2. We got X-Men Game Master's Legacy. And finally we have Star Trek The Next Generation, the Advanced Holodeck Tutorial, which is a game I also have on the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, and that sort of thing. Next up, just to get these out of the way, couple of Wii games. The Resident Evil Archives of Resident Evil, which is basically the GameCube re-release, but they add motion controls, pointer controls, Wii remote support, that sort of thing. And the other one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, based on the recent cartoon that I've never seen before, don't know anything about. But it's turtles, and I like turtles. Sometimes. When they're done well. And finally, for the last batch, made me sort of regret putting up that minute-long Saturn collection because I got some more Saturn games. Much to my own surprise and dread. Anyways, we got Virtua Fighter 2. Fun game. Panzer Dragoon. Fun game. We got Duke Nukem 3D. Apparently this version isn't very good. I'll have to see for myself. Battle Arena Toshinden Remix. I have this on PlayStation, but this is apparently a special edition for the Saturn. Lots of fun there. Sonic 3D Blast, which I also have on the Genesis. The Lost World Jurassic Park. NBA Action 98. Yeah, why not? And finally, we have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Saturn. And actually, I played a bit of this. It's actually not that bad. And I say that despite not being a big fan of the Mortal Kombat 3 style of play. I don't know, I prefer the older games and the newer ones. But whatever, you know, it plays great. It's probably not a bad version of the game. But anyways. Yeah, so that's the other chunk of Saturn games. Which means I gotta update that Saturn collection video in about a couple of months. More or less. Oh, and Final Fight CD for the Sega CD. A half-decent version of Final Fight to call my own. Not bad. So, that was my bounty for, I guess we'll say November 2013. That's all I got. Good night.